Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to give you a full island tour update of what's going on art department, my 5-star island. This has been a highly requested video for some time now. I've been posting updates about different sections that I've been building out, and now I feel like I'm in a really good spot with my island. My very first Animal Crossing video on this channel was my island tour about a month and a half, maybe 2 months into starting this game, and I was at about 300 hours at that time. And now I have a little over 500 hours since that update a few months ago, and it's about time I give a full update about what's changed on my island. Just to let you know, I do have a dream address, so all of you can actually come see my island for yourself through a dream. The code for that is in the description, so just make sure to check that out. And I know there's been a lot of controversy centered around the dream addresses, people reporting islands. Luckily, I don't have any self-promotion or any hacked items on this island, so when you come to my dream island, there should be no problem. I've had a dream address up in public since the beginning of the update, and I've yet to receive any kind of backlash or any reporting yet. But if I do get reported for whatever reason, then I probably won't be making a public dream address ever again. So don't be the person who ruins the fun for everyone. And so without further ado, let's just go ahead and get right into it. So I did do a little bit of time traveling, and my island is currently in the cherry blossom season. As you can see, this little cherry blossom floating around, and this is the time that you'll actually see my island if you go visit it on a dream address. And just to let you know, a couple people have requested that I leave a ladder on my dream address. That way people can go climb the roofs of my island, because I have a couple areas that you can't access without it. So starting from the resident services area, I'll just go down to my airport as if you were coming to my island straight off of the airlines. And so yeah, this path just leads right up into residential services. It's just a bamboo lined little entranceway. And yeah, I just have a couple of these little alleyways leading up to the entrance and leading to the airlines, all just bamboo lined. And then from the main entrance, you can go either left or right. And so to start the tour, I'll actually take you to the right hand side. So over here, we have a little bit of a residential area. We have Rolf's house here and Fauna's house. Julia's over here, and so is Zucker, who is a new villager on the island. As well as over here, we have my wife's house. And we'll just go in here real quick. Just so you know, you can pop into this house on my dream address. So this is a fashion showroom / gallery space that we've built out. Just the one floor, just the one room. I really love the aesthetics of it inside. I wish on the outside though that we could change it, but unfortunately can't without adding other rooms. And don't feel like doing that at the moment. But coming back outside, if we make our way back down, so over here we have the Able shop. And then right next to the Able shop is a little plant shop. And I've shown this little plant shop on an island update video previously. So if you want to see a little bit more detail about what items and the build that went into here. And just to let you know, all of the codes that I do actually have are in the description of this video as well. So making our way back up from the resident area, through here we can actually go into the museum, but I'll just cut to the left for now. Up from the left, above the resident services area, is this park, and then over here is actually my cityscape area. So I've also done a full video update about this cityscape as well that you can check out. So just a lot of simple panels, some silos, couple lighthouses. This area is still one of my favorites on the island. This took a lot of time to build out, a lot of patience to say the least, and a lot of bells, because each one of those servers is 100K each. So this took about a little over 1 million bells to put together, but it was all worth it, I think. So heading back over to the right, like I mentioned, there's the museum here. And we can go up, and before, this used to be the only section that was kind of this little Tokyo area and the only area that had these streets. And now you can see that I've incorporated these streets into a lot of areas on my island. That's because these streets take up so many design slots. And so coming to the left from here, we have the Nook's Cranny shop, as well as like a little sushi stand. And yeah, this is all just a little Tokyo inspired area. Back over here, we have just a little market. This has been untouched for the most part. A couple little small additions to just add more detail in here, but nothing too much has changed over here. And then we have this train station. I cannot find the design code for these icons, I'm sorry to say, because a lot of folks have asked for it. It just seems to have been deleted, or I just can't find it from the initial creator. But to create this little effect of a train in there, those are just 4 stalls that are turned around. And then continuing on this path, if we go down here, here's a little botanical garden area with a little garden office as well. So this is like my community garden / botanical garden area. And then coming past here is the campsite. And I still really want to do a lot more in this area. It's just that the campsite doesn't really do much for me. It's kind of hard to incorporate it into a city island. So I'm still trying to figure out a better way to use this space around it. But making our way back past the garden, if we were to go up this staircase, and then to the left I have Tasha's house here, and here's also my house. And here's the post office area that I built out right next to Tasha's house. Very small, just I didn't know what else to do with this space, so I just made this very small little post office area. And then down here, just another little alleyway, just some trash and a couple of bikes just to add some detail through here. And then past these gates is actually Dobby's house. And you might have seen on my channel, I made a little snippet video with Dobby. So this is Dobby's little tea shop slash vintage goods area. And if we were able to walk inside Dobby's house right now, you would see that it fits really perfectly with his interior as well. So making our way back down and across, if I were to come back down from this entrance here and hang a right, so we'll cross over into the downtown area of my island. So this is where that ladder really comes into play, so that way you can go up on some of these roofs and see the details up here. But through here, I have this little market section. And Marshall lives over here, and Sally lives down around here too. So just more of this very busy city area. Just a couple other smaller city skyline areas through here. And then from here, you can actually go up an incline and see that there's this little view here as well. This is one of my favorite views on my island, I have to say. And from here also, just right next to Sally's house, you can lay down on the roof and just hang out and take a little rest, you know? And so all of this connects back over into the residential area of my island, if we were going to cross this bridge over here. And now from here, I'm just gonna make my way back towards the entrance of my island. And if I were to go to the left from the island, you'll see this is what I recently built out. And I just put up a video about a couple weeks ago about this area, and this is my Old Town area. And so since I just released that video, I'm not gonna spend too much time here. The basics are I have this little sushi restaurant, I have this little flea market that I do plan on customizing a little bit more. And then back over through here is just another little market alley. And there's just a couple little alleyways that you can explore through here as well. There's even a little laundromat up there that you can go up to if you have the ladder on you, and a little seating area right up here behind Billy's house as well. Making our way past the Old Town area though is this little flower setup, as well as these hot spring area here. And going right from that bridge, it's just a little shop area that I'm still building out. I still want to figure out what I want to put on those stalls there. And this is just a little plaza shop area. This used to be a whole restaurant. And so if you've seen my old island tour video, you would know that this used to be like a restaurant seating area. I took all of that down. I just really wanted to do something else with this area. But if you were to go up from here, this all stayed the same from my island update. This is my matcha tea bar, is what I'm calling it. But coming back out here, this has all changed for the most part. And there's my big robot statue up there. And this is my hobby shop. As you can tell by my shirt, I'm really into Gundam. And I've been really into building gun plot kits in my spare time during quarantine. It's been a great quarantine hobby outside of Animal Crossing for myself. And then right next to that too is this little courtyard area. This is for Pashmina. Pashmina is a very stylish goat. So I have this loom here. A couple of kimonos as if she had made those herself. And then making our way up from here is my basketball court. This is one of the first designs I ever did, and I don't think that this will ever change. It might get moved somewhere else, but though it's not much, I still love this little basketball area. And just to show you all, something that I'm pretty proud of is that I tried to make very smooth and seamless transitions between each area of my island. So even from here, this takes you back over to the little Tokyo area, which has the Nook's Cranny shop, and back over into here, which leads over to my house, the train station as well. I just wanted to make sure I had a lot of really good transitions on my island. So that about wraps it up for this video, and I hope you really enjoyed this updated island tour. If you didn't know already, I just bought a second Switch a couple weeks ago, and I've been streaming the progress and updates on that island. And the theme of that island is going to be a Japanese countryside, just to juxtapose this very city-inspired theme island. So make sure to join us for some of those streams. I'm streaming every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern right here on this YouTube channel, and I make sure to sprinkle in a couple other streams throughout the week as well. So again, thanks for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. It would go a long way in helping out my channel. Once again, thank you for the support, and I'll see you in the next one.